Welcome back to JV Reviews. I got so much going on, so many updates to give, so much I've been doing these last few weeks, and that's the bad news. It may not be terrible news though, it just, not good news, not the news you want to hear, but hopefully I can turn it into good news on this video. If you don't know, I did order a 2023 Ford F350, I talk about it a lot because I'm excited, and I just recently ordered a Chevy Silverado 3400. Have not gone over the specs with you, but the Ford F350 is a platinum antimatter crew cab standard bed. Let's see really quickly. It's been a while since I looked at my pricing. Let's go check out the pricing and let's go build one really quickly online, and then I'm going to show you guys a few things here before I get into the video. All right, let's drop down to the basement. Let's see y'all. So you guys know this room pretty well. I've been doing most of my videos in here. I actually got a video I'm editing right now as we speak. So where is those Ford? Building? No. I think it's actually, there it is. Yeah, review. So here we go. So here's the truck I built. 2020 Ford Platinum. Here's the price. So let's go ahead. Let's build a truck online. Like I said, we won't take too much time. You guys see, I'm always building something. I do this like daily. I should do more videos on this type of stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the Ford website. And I think you can still build 2022s, which is nice. So let's just really quickly, I'm gonna just build it really fast, because I wanna see if the price has gone up any. So I have some good news in this video too. My price has only gone up by 175 bucks. And part of it is just destination went up from $17.95 to $18.95. And if you do want the individual tire pressure monitoring for your trailer, that's going up by 75 bucks. So that's basically the difference in the pricing on my truck versus what I see online. Now, obviously, I would love to get that money back. By the way, I've never talked to these guys about a discount for this truck, so I need to call them. I'll probably do that next week. But before I show you guys the email I got from Ford, let's go outside for a second. Alrighty, so here's an update. I have a GMC. Most people know that. We now live in Utah. I no longer live in Maryland. So a lot of people are still asking me that question whenever I get emails. So no, I do not live in Maryland anymore. We also have the Wagoneer, which is a new addition to our cars, and we are renting this house. So this is not my house, so I am not doing anything to this garage because it's not my house. I also did bring the black trailer here, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead, open up the garages. So now you guys understand that aspect of it. So we're gonna probably be in Utah for the foreseeable future, from what I can tell you. All right. We did recently get this guy. This is the Amerilite through Gulfstream. We are going to be using this as a rental at some point. We do still have our Keystone Cougar fifth wheel. And that's pretty much it. A lot of people have been asking me questions. I guess I'm just really confusing. That Toyota Tundra was not mine. The reason why I said taking delivery is because I basically did take delivery of it. It was dropped off to me, and we did some reviews on it. I did some towing videos, which you guys will see here really soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But one thing I will tell you guys is this. I just ordered a Chevy Silverado that you guys saw in the last video. I don't know when that truck's gonna get here. I don't know when my Ford truck's gonna get here, based off the email I got. I would love to keep this truck, but my gut is telling me that I need to sell it. This truck is paid off, but I only bought it for tax purposes last year. I will be honest though, I love my GMC guys. Like, I do not miss my Ram. Like, this truck rides amazing, and it tows well too for the most part. But once I get a truck in, I will probably either trade this in or sell it. It has about 11,000 miles on it. I do need to do a review on that too, going over, you know, my likes and dislikes about this truck, so stay tuned for that. But all in all, that is my life in a nutshell. I don't know how long we're going to be here, like I said, but we do like it here, and you guys can kind of see why. Oh yeah, by the way, over here, we're like in the valley. That's what I love about this area. But man, check out the lineup so far. But yeah, hopefully I do get both of my trucks this year. Now let's talk about that email. This is what Ford had to say about my truck. So, dear Justin Trevor, as promised, we want to update you on the status of your Super Duty F350 Platinum order. We are still experiencing delays due to the supply chain challenges that Ford and our industry are facing at this time. Please understand that while getting your vehicle into production is taking longer than usual, we are doing all we can to minimize the delays. There's nothing we want more than to deliver your new Super Duty F350 Platinum. We are fully committed to keeping you updated on your vehicle status and will let you know as more information becomes available. We apologize for any inconvenience and truly appreciate your patience and understanding. So this is from Ford, as I mentioned. And yeah, that's what they had to say about my truck. Now, one thing I want to say is there is some good news in this email, kind of. Well, there was some good news. Maybe we should say that. There was some good news in this email. I wasn't expecting this truck to get built until like later this year, like after August, and maybe I'll be taking delivery like in September, October, November time. But based off this email, my truck could have potentially had gotten built either this month in February or next month. I was under the impression that the Platinum and higher trims weren't going to see a production date until later in the year, but the Lariat and down packages were going to actually get built first. Now, my truck did have a, what was it called? It did have a job number 1 order. That's what it was called, job number 1 order. And when I read online, job number 1 orders were for the XLTs, the Lariats, as I mentioned, and the XL model. But my truck was a job number 1, so potentially it could have gotten built pretty quickly. Now, one thing I'll say is I've never bought a Ford ever in my life, and I would assume that maybe Ford would let people who have been repeat buyers of these trucks get them first, but I don't think they see it that way either. So hopefully we get the truck soon. I'm willing to bet you that my Chevy will get here faster, and I would like to see them both here at the same time personally, but we'll see. The last thing I want to mention is pricing. So I just showed you guys the MSRP of the truck. It has gone up a little bit from some of the options that I picked because of the destination charge. I have not talked to Larry H. Miller, Ford or Provo about a discount. I do need to get that Mustang Association thing so I can get the X-Plan pricing. Jared, you have told me about it a couple times, so I'm going to apply to that today. And hopefully when my truck gets here, I will get a discount because I don't want to pay MSRP. Quite honestly, I don't think no one should be paying MSRP anymore. I think that ship has sailed, even though I know these trucks are harder to get. If you're building a truck from the factory, you should get at least $1,500 off, at the very least. So I'm going to probably contact them next week or so and see about maybe getting a discount on the Ford. The guys at Jerry Signer said that they'll work with me, so I did ask them about that, so we'll go over that in the next video. But I will show you guys a build on the Chevy Silverado either this week or next week for sure. And I can't wait to go over some of the options. I think it's going to be a pretty cool truck. I can't build it online like I can the Ford, but I can at least kind of discuss some of the pricing. And what I'll do is I'm actually going there tomorrow. So I'll get a price list for all the trim levels that they have so far. Now again, this pricing is not set in stone. So like I said in the last video, the pricing looks pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. So we will see how this all shakes out. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have a better understanding of my life, because people have been asking me questions, they just don't understand. And yes, we do live in Utah now. We do have a small RV that we're going to be using for rental. I still have the Keystone Cougar, we have the GMC still in the Wagner, and the black trailer right now, so we're going to be doing some towing videos. As you guys saw that Toyota Tundra. That Toyota Tundra was not mine, but we did some testing with it because I borrowed the truck from someone, and that's pretty much my life. See you guys in the next video.